Hey guys, how's everybody doing today? Welcome back to my channel. I am living life really here on YouTube. I am a full-time reseller, and yeah, I'm back doing videos, you guys. I wasn't doing them for a while because honestly, the way my schedule was with what I was doing, I just wasn't having time, and I revamped my schedule to be able to come back and do these with you guys. I've missed you guys. I've missed sharing content with you guys. Today we're doing a sold video. There's not a lot of solds. It's just a handful of solds, but I miss doing this with you. And I also want to talk about what could be causing small sales, or should we say slow sales. So stay tuned, guys. Let's just talk about this. Let's chat. And okay, guys, thank you so much for watching. I'm so glad that you guys are back. I mentioned to you guys a couple weeks ago that I was wanting to do some lives here on YouTube. I do lives with men's, women's, and kids' clothes. And I was wanting to do some here on YouTube. But I'm coming to find that on YouTube you really need a bigger base of people, which is totally fine. I'm not there yet. I do hope to be there someday. But I'm still doing lives on Whatnot, you guys, and I'm growing that. So if you were wanting to join lives here on YouTube, please feel free to check me out on Whatnot. I am doing lives. I was just doing kids, but now I'm incorporating men's, women's, and kids pieces in the shows, and we are doing them. I typically start kids out around $3. I'm starting adults around $5. So super, super great starts and really, really great pieces, guys. We have a show tonight. Like Mondays, Wednesdays, and Fridays, sometimes Tuesdays and Thursdays. We're doing Nordstrom pieces, Macy's, some new with tags, all different kinds of brands, kids pieces, lots of different options, variations. So do feel free to come check it out. Like I said, I was doing kids for a little bit, just kids, but I was having people ask if I had men's or women's as well. And since I used to do men's and women's, I decided to just go ahead and incorporate it all in one show and just have a variety for people. So do feel free to come check that out with us. Let's dive in and show a few of our solds. And then we're going to talk a little bit about why we think that sales are slow. I've been doing some research on this, watching some of the videos, and I have some thoughts that I'd like to share with you. But stay tuned. We're going to go through just a handful of solds. It'll only take a few minutes, and then we'll come back and talk about why we think sales are slow. And I'd love your feedback too. Okay, you guys, here are the few sales that we did have this week. Very excited to share this with you. I have been delisting and relisting, but I've also been taking items up in my inventory, and I've been going through and just cross-posting. I've gone back to cross-posting to more platforms. So I am listing on, as it stands right now, this may change, but as it stands right now, I'm listing on Poshmark, eBay, Mercari, Depop, some on Citizen, and I am doing lives on Whatnot. So I'm crossing on quite a few platforms. These are some of the items that I've been going through this last week. Actually, these were last week, and I had redone this one, updated some information, and reposted it, and it sold on eBay like that same day. I had it listed for I think 22. And I got an offer for 15. I accepted. I had $3 into this piece. Of course, they paid shipping, and yeah, this shipped out that day, or the next morning actually. And then this piece was another one of those that I just recently posted, and I had it listed for 22. I got an offer for 15. It was actually in a sale right now for 20% off. It was posted at $17.60. Somebody sent me a $15 offer. These I had $3 into, so I went ahead and accepted that. Tripled my money on this piece. Very happy with that. All right, let's go ahead and dive into Poshmark. Poshmark. Let me delete this. There we go. All right, Pure Jill. This was an extra large. I'm not really sure where I sourced this from, but I imagine I only paid $2 or $3 for this piece, probably $3. And this sold for $17. I think I probably had this listed for $25. They received an offer with the shipping and all that, and so it sold for $25. Yeah, I paid $3 for this piece. So very, very happy to get this out the door. The next item, you guys, was some Nike adult blue shorts. Paid $3 for this one. And again, super happy to get these out the door. I've had these for a while, so I was really, really happy to get these sold. And then the last one for this week, you guys. Oh, Pure Gel again. Wait a minute. Hold on. Let me check here. because I think, okay, yeah, put the wrong one up here. All right, let's dive into this one. This is the item that I was talking about that was next. All right, Zara, adult beige. These were linen shorts. I had these listed for $20. Somebody accepted an offer. I was $2.93 into these men's shorts. I've had these for a while again. These were some items that, again, I have reposted and trust listed to all the platforms, and they did sell. So guys, again, if you aren't cross-posting, cross-listing, I do recommend it. If you are not delisting, relisting, double-checking your listings for keywords and all those sorts of things, I highly recommend it. I am hoping and anticipating that this will continue to increase sales. And let's go ahead and finish off this video, you guys. Okay guys, thank you so much for watching to see what my sales were. Like I said, it has been a little bit slow. And I've been watching videos. I think I know why my sales have been slow and whatnot, but I think I also know why my sales have been slow on just my regular platforms. When I started doing just a lot of lives a couple months ago, I've been doing lives like every night of the week, and I got to the point where I was doing 2 lives a day. I wasn't having a lot of time to load stores in my lives, and I was just running out of the bins and running off racks. And I also wasn't doing a lot of listings. And I do feel that maybe part of the reason why my sales are slow is because I haven't been listing. I think one of the things that I've been missing is better keywords. I do really think that better keywords is a key factor. And I've been watching one couple who has been doing listings on different platforms, and the keywords that they use are a little bit different than the keywords that some people use. A lot of times they encourage us to use keywords like long sleeve or crew neck or things like that. And what they're saying is that, yes, sometimes those are good keywords, but a lot of times we're missing the keywords that are really popular these days, like grunge or streetwear or boho or cottage core, or, keywords like that. So I've been watching their videos. I am learning so much about different keywords. I've really, really been happy with some of the things that they're using. So I'm kind of revamping. And one thing that I've noticed is that, when you're, especially on eBay, when you're doing your title description on eBay, when you go through and fill out, even on Poshmark and Mercari, when you go and fill out your information in the main screen, not in the title, but in the main screen, they have you automatically put in that it's a women's piece, right? They have you automatically put in that it's a size large. I do think the size in the title is important, but I don't necessarily think that putting men's or women's in the title is important, because when they're pulling it up on the main feature of the platform, they're already looking it up under men's or women's. So is it really necessary to put men's and women's in the title? I want you to comment below if you think that that is important, or if you think that that is kind of repetitive, since they're already looking it up under men's or women's. Do you think that the size in the title is repetitive, since it's already in the category on the platform? Like, if, for example, Poshmark and eBay, it's already down in the information that it's a size large. It's already going to pull up because it's in a size large under that information. So is it repetitive to put it in the title? I'm curious. Tell me in the comments below if you think that that is repetitive. I'm still putting it in my title and in my description, but I do think there are other things, like especially on eBay and in Poshmark, these types of things. In eBay, when you go down, you break down, how you go in and you do all those descriptive things. You have to go through those boxes. All that information, like whether it's crew neck, long sleeve, what kind of sleeve, all that information is already in the information in eBay. So is it repetitive to put all that stuff in the title? Or should we be putting other keywords in the title that are not already in that breakdown, even on Poshmark? Is it imperative to put that information, or can you, even if you wanted to, put that in your description and then have other better keywords like cottage core or 90s or Y2K or grunge or streetwear or goth or things like that, boho. Let me see what other things I'm trying to think of. Vintage, you get my point. Should we be putting those things in our description, or should we be putting long sleeve, crew neck? because those other things, like in Poshmark, they don't have the breakdown like on eBay, but those are kinds of things that we can actually be putting in the Poshmark description, and in our title actually be putting other descriptive words in the title. You kind of get what I'm saying? And then if you wanted to add those things into the description too, this couple that I've been watching videos on, they do they do like the cottage core and vintage and Y2K. They do that in the title and in the description. They also put in, like, if you feel like you need to put crew neck, honestly, I think we have to be thinking like a buyer thinks. And when you typically look for a shirt, are you looking for crew neck? Is that what you put in the title when you're looking something up? Are you looking for boho or floral? Do you look up dolman under sleeve or long sleeve? Sometimes people might be looking for long sleeve, but even under eBay, long sleeve is already going to be in your detailed factors. If you're filling out all the important factors on eBay, that's already in your description under your detailed factors. So do we really need to put that in our title or our description? It's a curiosity question. I would love for you to comment down below what you guys think. I think this is something we need to be thinking about, because I think we're missing an opportunity to put more descriptive words in our descriptions, and also in our, not in our descriptions, in the titles and in our descriptions. I'm going to be changing what I'm putting in my title. For example, if I have a really pretty boho top that has lace and it's embroidered and it's got boho factor to it and it's got cottage core factor to it, maybe it's Y2K, things like that, I'm going to be putting that in the title along with obviously the brand, the color, and those things, the size. I'm not going to be putting women's because it's already under women's in the information going into eBay and Poshmark, right? So, and then if I feel like I need to, I could put those keywords also down in the description. Since I am cross-posting to Depop, all that is brought down anyway, because that's how Depop works. They don't have a title bar. They only have a description. So all that's brought down in the title and the description anyway. But comment down below and tell me what you guys think. Should we be putting long sleeve and crew neck? Or should we actually be putting other descriptive words in our title, like coastal for a sweater? Or what's the other word? Nautical. Things like that, you guys, instead of putting long sleeve and crew neck. Should we be rethinking things, and could that possibly be changing and increasing the number of sales on top of our posting at a good price range, guys? I'm curious to tell me what you think. I'm glad to be back with you guys. I'm super excited to be doing. I have another box coming in. Actually, 2 more boxes coming in. We've got more unboxings coming up. Very excited, guys. I'm also going to be sharing more about my whatnot sales on that and how things are going with that, and more content as I'm learning and growing, guys. I want to share with you guys. Thank you so much for joining me, you guys. We'll see you in the next one. Take care.